The funding for this video is provided by the amazing members of our Patreon. Also contributions from viewers like you. Thank you. Yeah, I started from PBS Kids. What you gonna do? Fight me? Anyway, roll the video.
Come on, boys, get loud. 'Cause when the music starts bumping, the whole place will be jumping. It's my scene, you know what I'm.
Hey y'all, it's Harriana and I'm back with another video. Hi, hello, how are you doing? My name is Harriana. Welcome to or welcome back to the pirate ship, also known as Harry Hook's pirate ship. I am the captain. You are not my first mate, and I got no first mate because you want to know why? Bring your ear closer to the speaker so you can hear me clearly. Nobody's worthy of being the first mate. But hi, hello, how are you guys doing? My name is Harriana, and I like to make content based off nostalgia and family and children's entertainment and all the issues that I find within those spaces. Now, today I am bringing you an art commentary video as I feel as if it's very fitting for today's subject matter. But before we get into all of that, there is something that I do need to address. Back in 2021, there was a lot of drama going on with a business named Mocha P Beauty, and on our end, we just saw a whole bunch of scamming, people not getting their orders, bad customer service. But the owner of the business spoke up recently about what was going on at that time period, about like what we weren't seeing, and basically it was a really bad situation that she was in. I can't say exactly what it is because YouTube guidelines and whatnot, and I truly do feel for her. I truly do feel for the owner, and I have somebody that has been in similar situations. I most definitely should have known better. I can relate to her a lot on this. I literally feel so bad, but I made a mistake. I owned up to it. I apologize again. So let's move on with today's subject matter because I really should have known better. I truly do feel bad because as someone that's been in lots of situations where I can't say it because the video's gonna get demonetized, I most definitely should have known better. And especially at that time period of when that was going on, I was dealing with my own situations. I was dealing with like stuff I can't say because my safety was at stake, and then also taking care of my sick mother who has passed on. I was just not really in a good headspace either, so I was just kind of talking before thinking too. So yeah. Okay, moving forward, I do want to get on here and talk about the subject of AI art. I know y'all sick of hearing about this shit, but I am telling y'all are ridiculous. Not y'all in particular, but here's what I found out. I'm gonna have the link down below to these two videos that I recently watched as I was in the middle of drawing, because I am flabbergasted. I am honestly just kind of shook and shocked about what exactly is going on. But it isn't even just videos that I had saw that made me feel this way. It's just other situations that I have seen going on. And I'm deeply concerned about the sake of art, not even just drawing art, just art in general, especially when it comes to the film industry, because I even found out that a lot of people are starting to digitally put extras in the back. They're using AI to put extras in the background so they don't have to hire actual people to do that job. And I was just like, okay, being an extra sucks, but like that's somebody's money, that's somebody's paycheck there. But the situation that I want to bring to light first has to be the entire situation with selling AI, dang, I can't get it right, AI drawings, air quote drawings, at an anime convention. There was a group of people selling AI art at an anime convention, and basically, you know, when it comes to AI art, you're not drawing shit. You're absolutely not fucking drawing anything, okay? You basically are typing in some shit into a computer generator, or you're basically pulling from other people's art, other people's pictures to create one. And I absolutely do not think that this kind of art needs to be sold at an anime convention. Absolutely fucking not. You have so many other people in here that have spent years, hours, days, weeks perfecting their crafts, getting their stuff together, like their actual hard-on work. They literally are doing all of this to sell their products, sell their art. and you literally went over here and just typed some shit into a computer and thinking that you hot shit. Like, no, like, absolutely not. It's actually getting really, really scary seeing what is going on when it comes to the sake of entertainment. Because as I mentioned, what is going on with drawing, we need to talk a little bit more about writing just as well. I found out from Coley Does Things that people are using AI to, by the way, you don't know what AI is, it stands for artificial intelligence. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know what artificial intelligence is. It's basically a robot. Go watch the movie I, Robot if you don't know. But AI has been what people have been using to write lately. People are using AI to write their job resumes, which I have my mixed opinions on that. Like, people use it. ChatGPT is one, like a big one. I use ChatGPT to help me create like titles for my YouTube videos, but that's pretty much it. Anything else relating to writing, especially when it comes to my papers for school and my assignments, I don't use it. I do use ChatGPT when it comes to me taking like quizzes and stuff like that, and I'm having a bit of a difficult time like trying to find the answers and whatnot, and it helps me out a little bit, especially when, because I'm taking an African American studies class, and some of the text can be a little bit confusing to understand. And I will be honest, like, ChatGPT really has helped me a lot in that aspect, but I do not let it write anything for me. The only thing that I let it write for me is like my YouTube titles, and even that's just kind of a stretch because I be going in there and tweaking what they put in there, because sometimes they can be a little bit too wordy for me, or it's not wordy enough. I'm very picky. People are literally using AI writing systems to write their essays for school. And mind you that this is not new about people using online AI to help them write for school, writing their papers for them specifically. People are using it to, you know, fill out their job resumes. People are using it to sign up to get things. People are using AI to write books. People are using AI to write stories. And that right there is what I really have a big issue with. I am kind of, I don't want to say I'm angry, but I am very disappointed, I'd say, because are y'all even caring to learn how to write and draw on your own anymore? I noticed that it feels like a lot of people kind of want the easy way out of things when it comes to creating art and entertainment and all of that jazz. Like, they want the easy way out, they want the cheap way out, instead of taking the time, the energy, the dedication to go out and do these things on their own and learn them for themselves. Because I'll sit here and go ahead and tell you, I have been drawing a lot since I was a little girl. Since I was little, and I had stopped drawing when I was 13 years old, mainly because some asshole in my class told me that my art was ugly. Mind you, I had to draw a portrait for school. I was pretty decent with drawing everything else that I had to draw in art class, but I drew a really ugly ass portrait, and that person calling my art ugly really hurt me, and I didn't draw again until I was, I'd say, 22. It was not good. It was not fun. I'm pretty sure I was 23. Yeah, I was 23 when I stopped drawing and started drawing again. And since then, I've been drawing like consistently for about a year, and I've actually started to get more comfortable with putting my art out and putting it on my website and all of that jazz, and actually sharing it on my Instagram page and whatnot, and actually participating in art events and doing a lot more and talking more to people about art and whatnot. My art now looks so much different than it does when I started drawing again. That's because I just kept practicing and practicing and practicing, and I have seen improvement when I go back to my first sketchbook that I have filled up within like the last year, and I look at the sketchbook that I am on now, and I'm like, yeah girl, you are improving. And I noticed that if I really mess up, because you're gonna mess up when you draw, I would calm down a little bit, because sometimes I get really disappointed, and then I'd get up and try again. I'd get up and I try again, and I keep trying and trying and trying until I can get it right. I find a new technique that works better for me. it's not gonna happen overnight for you like AI. AI happens in minutes. The shit's not gonna happen overnight for you to learn how to draw. I think a lot of people have the potential to learn how to draw. Everybody has a different art style, by the way. One person may draw one way and one person may draw in another. That's the beauty of art. And we're humans, we're not a monolith. We're all going to make different things, and art is really subjective. What one person draws may be super cute to you, somebody else might think that shit is butt fucking ugly. Like, that's the beauty of art. And I noticed one thing in particular when it comes to AI art is that it all seems to like really look the same. And it's like, ooh, baby, it's very much concerning, and it feels kind of soulless too when I see AI art, because when I see AI art versus like actual art, real art that people actually drew themselves, you can tell that there's just so much more passion within it, because AI art just feels so dry and dead to me. Like, I just really can't get with it. But another reason why I think that actual art created by a real person just feels a lot more real, because that it took them, time and dedication and skill and hard work for them to build up to be able to create that piece right there. While yeah, you may see that our artist has a ton of work on their profiles and on their Instagrams, they most likely have spent, you may see like, oh, it takes like 5 seconds to look at a picture and give it a like, 10 seconds or 12 if you want to leave a comment, but that literally took somebody most likely like a good 2, 4, 5 hours, depending on what they were doing and how experienced they are, especially with their equipment, whether they're doing it traditionally or digitally. AI art is just done super quick, and I'm just like, it's too perfect. I'm not liking this. I'm not enjoying this. So as I say, like, a lot of people just don't want to sit down. They want to make money off of art, because a lot of people in this day and age, making money off of art, it's not like how it used to be back in the day. Back in the day, you used to be having to stand on the side of the road to sell your art. It was hard to find out about how to get into conventions and all of that shit. It was really hard to make a living or make somewhat kind of money as an artist. In this day and age, it's a lot easier, not say easier, but it's a lot more accessible. We have more sources. We have tons of new things that can help you have a career with art. Like, I get it. There's a big difference. People know more about these printing services that can get them stickers. People know more about services that can make them charms. Like, running a small business as an artist is way different than it was like 10 years ago. And I mind you, I have talked to women that have been selling, they've been entrepreneurs before I was born. Like, they were telling me about how you really need to like talk to people, because it's even still like that with being an artist. Like, I know a lot of artists that do not make that much money online, but they make more money going out in public and doing pop-up shops and handing out their business cards. Like, it takes a lot of work and dedication to do that. But also, before you can go out and sell your art and sell your craft, you need to have developed that skill in order to put out something. AI, you didn't do that. That's just cheap, and you just went and did that, and then you want to go ahead and make a profit off of it. One thing I have learned is that when people realize that they can make money off of something, all hell breaks loose. Because I noticed that shit happen when, YouTube has an ad apocalypse. I noticed that during that era when couples channels were just doing the most disgusting kind of pranks, prank videos and all that. I noticed that is when the ad apocalypse happened and a whole bunch of people left. People realized like, oh, anyone can do this. Anybody can make money off of that. And well, yeah, anybody can make money off of art. But I'm just like, people are realizing that, and they're not even going through the trials and tribulations of being an artist. They're like, okay, I've typed in some words into the software and it's gonna go ahead and make that shit for me. And I'm like, hell no, absolutely not. So moving forward from the AI art, I want to talk about the thing with the AI writing, because that, let me tell you, like I said, when it comes to art and drawing, you need to develop the skills. I have been writing since I was little. I used to write really bad stories in elementary school, okay? I remember I wrote my own version of If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. I don't even remember what it was, but I wrote my own version of If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. I have gone back and reread my Wattpad stories I used to write up in high school and shit. Them things is horrible. I have gone back and read my essays from high school just as well. Straight ass. Okay, those things are terrible. Okay, my writing back in the day was horrible. I was a really bad writer growing up. Okay, and then I go and I read my writing from now. I go back and I read my 2 books that I have published on my website, and then I go back and I look at the statements that I have like written up, and then I look at my things that I have sent for my discussion posts, and then I also look at my past essays that I have put out, and then also I put some of my essays that I have written for school, I put them on my blog on my website. And mind you, that is a vast improvement. And I noticed a YouTuber on here by the name of Alexa Dunn, and she basically said something about how like it's okay to be a bad writer at some point in your life, but you need to keep writing in order to get better. And I hate to say it, I hope I don't sound ridiculous, but that really is the best way you're gonna get better at skills, okay? There's a lot of things that people are just gifted with, okay? A lot of people are gifted with certain arts and talents and skills. But others, while they may want to do something, they may have to learn how to do things, okay? There's a lot of people that can't sing and then they learn how to sing. If I actually stayed in singing lessons, I would most likely be able to be a good singer. But I didn't, because I didn't keep practicing and I didn't keep up that skill. I may be an amazing dancer right now, but I stopped dancing. I quit doing it. But oh my gosh, like y'all, I read, oh my gosh, like I just reread a 9th grade essay I wrote, and then I looked and I read one of my most recent essays that I written for school, and I'm like, I have improved vastly. And the reason why I improved is because I just never gave up and I just kept working at my skill, because that was something that I really did enjoy doing. That is something that I genuinely was passionate about. And same with drawing. Like, I'm not about to sit here and say I'm the best writer or the best artist ever, because no, I'm absolutely not. But I have seen big improvements with my works, but that's because I put it in to do better. Like Alexa Dunn had said, I'm gonna link her stuff down below, by the way, you guys want to check it out. But she offers a lot of great writing advice. If anybody would like that, highly do recommend. But she was just like, you gotta write in order to become a better writer, because I noticed a lot of people just want to be good overnight with everything they're doing. And I was like, yes, I get that, I understand that, but good things, oh my gosh, why did I just think about this? Okay, it's nasty, hold on, okay, it's nasty, but that's like the best thing I said. It's a song by Christina Aguilera called Candyman. And it's something she said, good things come for those who wait, something like that. And I was like, you know what? There's a point. Good things do come to people that are more patient. Like, that's just genuinely what it is. Goodness comes to people that are more patient. That's just the reality of it all. Goodness comes to you. You're able to wait and take the time and dedication to develop those skills. Because let's even think about college and whatnot. Like, not everybody needs to go to college, but college is very helpful and beneficial for people, especially when it comes to writing and drawing. There's a lot of people that go into college and don't know how to draw well or don't know how to write well, and they come out and they're amazing. It takes time to develop these skills if you want to make money from them, okay? Like, it takes the time. And I'm not saying that you got to sit here and go to school, but you need to, if this is something that you want to do and this is something that you want to monetize, you're gonna have to put in the work for that, okay? Like, especially with a lot of YouTubers here on YouTube that are able to monetize their work, they put in the time, dedication, work, the hours in order to get their channels monetized, okay? Because it's a lot harder nowadays to get monetized than it was back in the day. Because back in the day when I had my channel when I was in high school, they was just monetizing anybody. And then that mess happened and then they demonetized my channel, and it took me years in order to get that monetization back. But that's because I kept working for it and I kept working towards it, because that's just something that I really wanted to do. And I notice a lot of creators tend to get burned out, or they just, I don't really want to say burnout, but they get discouraged because they're doing something, they're posting, they're doing this and that and the third, but they're not being consistent, they're not improving, they're not getting better at what they're doing, and that's why just things aren't coming along for them. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I just, when I found out people was over here making books and writing essays and all of that jazz with AI, I got so upset, because I was just like, I understand it, but like these, and it's like people are doing this for college too. I was like, these are the people that are going into our workforce and they're not even taking the time and dedication to learn how to do these skills themselves. Like, I think AI writing scares me a lot more than AI art. Like, they both scare me, especially with the state that animation is in right now, or just art in general, because I know a lot of people are trying to use children's books as a way, as like a quick side hustle. They over here using AI art instead of hiring an actual artist to do that shit for them. It's scary. AI is fucking terrifying, okay? And that's all I want to say. Thank you guys so much for listening to this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Everything down below, y'all already know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a good day, night, whatever time of the day you're listening to this. All right, good night.